Today on American Female Serial Killers, we have someone who's not technically a serial killer, Judith and Neelley. And as you may know by now, these take me a very long time, so if you can like, comment, share, copy link, let me know if this is on your For You page, anything to help me get views, I appreciate you to the fullest extent of the law. I appreciate you to the fullest extent of the law merch, coming soon. Okay, so Judith Ann Adams Neelley is an American murderer who was part of a team with her husband who murdered and tortured people together. Alan Howard Neelley Jr. was born on October 15th, 1953, and he lived until October 21st, 2005. Judith Ann Adams Neelley was born on June 7th, 1964, and she is still alive and in prison today. They are an American married couple who committed the kidnappings and torture murders of Lisa Ann Milliken and Janice K. Chapman. They also attempted a third abduction. Judith was sentenced to death in 1983, but her sentence was commuted to life imprisonment in 1999. She served her sentence at Julia Tutwiler Prison for Women in Wetumpka, Alabama. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. And also, it says served as in past tense, so I'm not sure if she's at a different prison now because I'm pretty sure she was never released and she hasn't died yet. So, Alvin was serving a life sentence at the Bostic State Prison in Hardwick, Georgia at the time of his death in 2005. Alan was born in Georgia where he was a car thief during his teenage years. He met his second wife, Judith, when he was 26 years old and she was only 15. Alvin divorced his first wife shortly before eloping with Judith in 1980. Judith Ann Adams was born in Murfreesboro, Tennessee on June 7, 1964. Her father was an alcoholic and he died in a motorcycle accident when she was 9. After meeting Neelley at 15 years old, she began her life of crime, committing armed robberies across the country even when she was heavily pregnant, for which she was later caught. She gave birth to twins while incarcerated at Rome, Georgia's Youth Development Center. On September 11th of 1982, Ken Dooley, a Youth Development Center employee, was shot at 4 times. Following day, fellow employee Linda Adair's home was firebombed with a Molotov cocktail. Phone calls were made to the victims following the attacks by a female who claimed to have been sexually abused at the YDC, but neither victim could identify the caller's voice, but we think it was probably Judith. Lisa Ann Milliken was a 13-year-old girl from Cedartown, Georgia, who was abducted by the Neelleys at Rome's Riverbend Mall on September 25th, 1982. She was with other residents of the Ethel Harpst home, a facility for neglected and abused girls and boys in Cedartown, Georgia. They separated her from her group and coerced her into the mall's gaming arcade, and then abducted her and took her to Alabama, where they raped, tortured, and murdered her, even injected her with Drano to try to kill her, and when that didn't work, they shot her at point-blank range. They went on to kill again before they were caught.